It is finally time, I think, to take all of the Christmas things down and put them away. It is that time. It's time to put away all the Christmas decor. I'm sad. Hey, it's Amber. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I make videos about kind of crunchy motherhood and lifestyle. If you like that sort of content, I'd love it if you subscribe. Just hit that little button down there. It is January 3rd. Happy New Year, by the way. So it is finally time, I think, to take all of the Christmas things down and put them away. And it's been, over a week since Christmas at this point. I'm sad. I don't feel as sad as I did like the first few days after Christmas. That's when I was like, oh my gosh, it's over and everything has to go away and it's gonna feel so empty and bare. But I'm really excited about this new year. So I do feel sad still, but I'm also kind of ready to, I guess put everything away like as a way to ring in the new year, signify kind of the start of the new year. Alex and I need to go get a new storage bin because, hold on, I should show you the storage bin that we have. One second. This is where we've been keeping all of our Christmas decor up until this point. We still don't have a ton, but we absolutely have more than what is going to fit in here. And I still plan on building up our decor stash over time. I'd rather get one good size storage bin that we can keep adding to instead of just constantly upgrading little by little, but always needing to get a bigger bin. So we're gonna run to Goodwill right now to see if they have anything, and if not, Target is right next door and I need to go to Target anyway to get a few things, so that's the plan. Garlands, I have one over my head and then the one that I just put away that we had over the couch, were the only things we bought new this Christmas season, I'm pretty sure. And they were not cheap. They were a bit expensive, but I love them. I'm so glad we decided to splurge on them because I know that we are going to get so much use out of them. But they are not small, so I'm now thinking that we maybe need to get an even bigger storage bin than we did because the one I just put away is taking up half the bin. Like that bin could be just for those garlands. I actually lied, not about the bins. We definitely are going to need to get a bigger storage bin if we want to be able to put everything in just one, which I do. But I did get these bows brand new from Michaels, but they were on sale for about $1 a piece. And I did a little post-Christmas decor shopping because a lot of stores heavily discount any Christmas items they have left. So I got these cute little ornaments for 50% off. These ones were made in Sweden. I'm not a knickknack person, but there's one corner in our kitchen that I thought could use a little something, so I bought these little houses and then this little wooden tree also made in Sweden to go with those houses. But I don't really count these as things that I bought during the Christmas season since I bought them after. think this undecorating is at a standstill until we get this bin situation figured out, which we'll do tomorrow. Right now I'm gonna get Kai up from his nap and we're gonna go to this local knitting store. It's about 30 minutes away because one of my goals for this year is to learn how to knit. I've been once before when I went to get my mom her Christmas gift, and it is just a big store for like a little knitting store. They have tons of things, so I'm sure that they'll have lots of different options for someone who's just learning. I feel like for me to really learn and master the skill, I'm probably gonna need to sign up for a class or something, but it's not gonna hurt to get the supplies I need and maybe to just try and start a small project and just see what happens. So knitting was interesting yesterday. I finally did get the hang of it sort of towards the very end of my little session, but even then I'd be doing good for a little bit and then I would mess up once and it would just like throw me off. Like it reminded me of that one SpongeBob episode. If you know, you know. Part of the issue here is that my mom, I think, is a visual teacher. Like she's like, just watch me and then you do it. And I am... There's a word for it, I just can't think of it, but I am the type of learner where I need to do it a few times myself. I could watch you do something 10 times and it is not going to click for me until I do it successfully myself a few times. But I'm just trying to be patient because I know that just like with anything new, it's going to feel really foreign at first and you just have to like push through that discomfort to get to the point where you aren't in discomfort and you just do it without thinking. I also don't know if I said this, but I'm knitting myself a scarf. I initially wanted to knit myself socks, but after talking with the lady at the store, she kind of convinced me that that might be a lot to take on for a first project, and I don't want to hate knitting before I even get started. I'm a pretty persistent person, but I mean, you know, I'm human. And so a scarf just seemed a little bit more reasonable. Plus I only have like one actual scarf. I have like a triangle scarf also, but I only have one normal just around the neck scarf. So I'm gonna knit myself a scarf. And then I was thinking maybe after that, maybe I'll knit Alex like a slightly more complicated scarf because he also only has one scarf. Anyway, Alex is at the store figuring out the storage bin situation. My mom took Kai to the park, so I am going to go ahead and take all the ornaments off the tree. All of our interior Christmas decor is put away in the storage bin. storage bin's not put away yet, but I think we'll probably do that today. Our lights outside and the Christmas tree is still up, but those are Alex things. So the last thing that I need to do is take apart our Christmas wreath, which honestly did not last as long as I hoped it would. And I think that's because it's in between our front door and our storm door. So I think the glass from the storm door, when it was sunny, almost like cooked it. But the reason that I want to take it apart instead of just throwing it away is because next year I would love to try, or actually this year, I would love to try to make my own wreath. So I want to get that like ring that is on it, but also I want to see how it's put together. So I'm hoping that taking it apart, like reverse engineering kind of, will show me how to put it together. I'm so glad that I decided not to throw the entire wreath away, because all those little decorations like the pine cones and the little berries and the ring, it just seems like such a waste to throw all of that away. And I've been wanting to get into more holiday crafting, so that seems like a perfect one to try for this upcoming Christmas season. I can't remember if I said that Alex took back both of the storage bins we got from Target because they were both just too small, and we got these from Sam's Club, so we got 2 of these big ones. This one is completely full with the inside decorations, and then the second one that's big is going to be for the outside decorations. The only reason we needed the big one is because our candy canes are too long for those smaller bins. This one doesn't have anything in it, but we're gonna just go ahead and keep it because I know that we're going to need it for something, whether it's more Christmas decorations or toys. Like, we will find a use for it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.